Look at that. I got 10 dongs. Who's got that? 10 dongs. I freaking did it. I totally freaking did it. I'm so stoked. All the people I brought out here to go digging, I've never been able to get a real period. Look at the hole. How was a good 10 inches down? Oh yeah, I could just barely make out the pillows on it. Alright, I cleaned her up.
You and me had a lot of chemistry. There's too many dreams of life inside me. So I'd sure like to see you come along.
1906.
Baby, we belong. Let me get on my soul. Down in Chattanooga.
And I'm on a rim.
And my dreams are true. Baby, you come too.
Alright guys, you fans of Digging 925, you serious diggers, you lovers of old stuff and dirt, I'm going to do things a little different today. Usually I bring you a nice video of some good comedy and some really cool old stuff that comes out of the ground. Well, unfortunately, I live on the eastern shore of Maryland, and we just got hit with a freaking blizzard. Okay, for here, this is a blizzard, so I'm not going to be doing any of that today. But what I am going to do for you guys, you little dirtaholics, is show you some of the finds that I have dug throughout 2017. Those of you that don't know, 2017 was a very big year for me. It was my very first year of taking metal detecting seriously. I started digging 925 here in 2017. I got full custody of my son here in 2017. We got this new house here in 2017. And all of you great people subscribed to my channel. In 2017, I gave away a lot of cool stuff. Had a lot of good times. Met a lot of really, really great people. I got a lot of best friends now. Jocelyn Elizabeth. She's one of my best friends in the world. We talk about everything. We're like little girls. We have little sleepovers. Drew, her boyfriend. Great man. Great man. Also, the Backwoods Boys. We've met them and we've become very close. Me and the Yoder family are pretty tight. They're very good people. You too, Charlie. Let's see. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you a little shot of the office space, okay? Basically, I have my 2 channels now. So it's not just Digging 925 I'm concentrated on. I have my firearms channel, which is called the Pew Pew Review. I'll put a link down there in the description, so you can go check it out and subscribe to it too. You know, I'm funny, so it's going to be entertaining. If you guys are interested in firearms or tactical accessories or just watching me blow stuff up, check it out. You'll like it. So I'm going to give you a little tour of the office and how I have it sectioned off for digging, my actual office space, my gun space, and then my wife's space for doing hair. And then I'm going to get to showing you a lot of the finds from 2017. Before I start with that, I want you guys to know that the finds I'm about to show you is only about 70% of my actual finds. I give most of what I find away to the homeowners, the property owners. I give a lot of stuff away to the historical societies. They take a good chunk of what I find. And then we got my kids. My kids, I have started their collections with coins. They love it. They love old bullets, old buttons. So it's great to get them going on something. Also, there's some stuff in my car. Okay? Now, I'm 5 foot tall, and we got a 3-foot snowdrift out front. How can I put this? I can't lift my boys up high enough over the snow for it to be worth it for me to go out there and get that stuff for you guys. So for that, totally sorry. I know you guys know what a real looks like. I know you know what trimes look like and buttons. So I'll show you that another day. You've already seen it anyway. But let's check it out here. We'll start. Start here. We got United States Declaration of Independence. And I have my wall. This is my board. It's got, you know, my goals, my sub goals for the next couple months. It has a list of videos that are coming out and what I've done. And then just, you know, goals right there. Obviously, I just need to be awesome for you guys. And I need to keep getting sponsors for Pew Pew Review. You'll see what I'm talking about when you go check out that channel. I got my target. My kids are a big part of my life, so when they draw me stuff, well, I keep it all. There's my baby. Mount it to the wall so I can just grab and go at a moment's notice. We've got the desk. That is a 2 laptop setup with dual monitors with extended desktops so that I can edit pictures and video here, upload on this side. This computer runs a whole lot faster and it has better processing speed. And then I have my tablet so that when I'm shooting reviews on over here at my gun setup, I can mount my, see how I have this, my phone cable right here. My phone cable runs up and it goes right to the tablet. And I mount my phone right up in this doodad. And I get a perfect shot down there on the mat so that I can do reviews. And then I keep, you know, companies, anybody that sends me morale patches, I put them right here. Different companies and whatnot. And up here as well. Then we got my metal detecting corner. Yeah, I'm going to back on up here so you can really get a good view. We got Blue's dog bed. He comes in here and hangs out with me. And I got all my coils up here on the wall. Biggest to smallest. Some little display shelves, knickknacks, all stuff that I found. I got my sheep that I found. That little sucker is actually worth about $80. Who would have thought, right? And then I have a lot of things that people have sent me, like display cases and cans and gold stuff. But I'm going to get into all that here in just a second. I'm going to put it all out on the display section right here and go through everything. And then this, you guys, take a look at that. It is disgusting out there. So, and then here's my wife's section. She hasn't got it fully done up yet. We're still unpacking her stuff. So, got good lighting. I need better lighting, but I have good lighting. So, good is better than none, but it is not the best. So, I hope you guys like that little quick tour. If you have any questions about anything, put them right down there in the comments. I'd love to answer questions about some of the things that I have. I have a lot of stuff in here. It's a very small office. It's like 10 by 10-ish, but I have a lot packed in here. So if you have any questions about something you saw on the wall, or you see something that, you know, that really piques your interest, just put it down in the comments. I'll answer it. So let's get on to some of these coins and good finds that I found over 2017. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start out by showing y'all a couple of the nicer coins that I found. Now this doesn't include the ones I have in my car. or the ones I've given away, or the ones I just don't have in holders. This over here is my bucket list coins. This is every rare U.S. coin on the planet, including tokens. Let's see here. Start off with the KG2. The KG2. That's opened. Flowing hair largie. Matron head largie. We believe that this is a half farthing. Just because of the size of it. Largie, 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 largie. Woods Hibernia. Here's KG's. That's a KG5. Here is a. This is my favorite coin. One of my very, very favorite coins I've ever found. It's my 1837 not 1 cent hard times token. I found that. I was with the Hoover boys. We were on one of my properties. My first half real. First half real. First 1 real. Tons of Indian heads. I've found tons and tons of IHPs. I mean, literally, I've got hundreds of them. My kids have them in their collection. Got steel cent. Couple coins I bought. I bought these for my kids because I had never found an Indian head yet. I mean, buffalo. I had never found a buffalo. So I bought these two for my kids. That's my first war nickel. There's a V. Shield nickel, shield nickel, shield nickel. Seated dime, barber dime, Merc. My first Merc I ever found is on a necklace. I have that in my room. I think I'll pull that out here in just a sec. Bunch of rosies. Like I said, this is just nothing. This is just something I put together for you guys real quick. Quarters. We got a barber, a barber, a barber, a standing, a 53, 2006 gold North Dakota quarter. Got a JFK, and then a 1985 JFK. And here's some of my tokens. $79. Everybody has one of those, I'm sure. 61 Canadian 5 cent. A 2 pence, 1971 2 pence. Look at that. I got 10 dongs. Who's got that? 10 dongs. My Franklin D. Roosevelt Cracker Jack token. 1923 Fraternal Order of Eagles medallion. World War I, World War II slot machine token. This right here is a mystery coin. It appears to have a man either sitting at a table tipping his hat or sitting on a horse tipping his hat. It's a little smaller than a penny, and I found it at a early 1700s property. 1920s Seagram's gin medallion, good luck tokens. This asshole, excuse my language, this is the token that gets everybody. That's the eagle token. I got a 1 Numis Roman coin. We got some pickers checks here too. 1800s WTB Co. number 20. JT Polk Company. This is an 1862 token. It says October 14th, 1862. That's weird. This is an 1800s Zodiac coin token. Good luck token. That's hold. And this is a John Quincy Adams token. And that's a... This I found, it's an Australian coin. 1978. Nothing special. Alright, let's put this away. Let's get on to some other stuff. Some buttons. Alrighty, we'll start out with the dandies. We got some dandies up in here. Tons of dandies. This one I thought was a GW. I got real excited when I found this bad boy. Tons of dandies. That is a star pattern in the center. There's a back mark, but I never cleaned it up. Tons and tons of dandies. That's a tomback. That's a real old tomback. I don't even know why it's in this. Look at that wire shank on that bad boy. That's one of my favorites. Look at that. That's a cool button. All these are all labeled too. If you see it. See there how it's labeled. I have a little label maker. Put it in those drawers, those bins that I got. These are all cuff buttons. Oh, little tiny baby cuff buttons. Oh, here's another. What does this say? I thought that was tomback at first. This one's gold gilded. Look at this guy right here. This is my favorite teeny tiny button. I believe it's silver. It's not gilded. I have no idea what it is, but looks like a snowflake almost on there. I wish that would focus. I could show you all a little better. There you go. Alright, there's your cuff buttons. Let's see, yeah. These are just regular flatties. As you can see, I find a ton of flat buttons. Look at that gilt. That's pretty. Some cool designs. Got this cool crosshatch pattern. This is my titty button. Convex. I've yet to find a blowhole button. I'd like to find one of those. Redneck from the Backwoods Boys found one on one of my properties last time we went out. That's an old one. Look at that old wire shank. Tons. If y'all see something you like, just let me know. I'm sure we can work something out. Look at that gilt. Oh. Alright. Let's see. These are all tomback. This is just what I have left that the historical societies and homeowners haven't taken from me. Look how big that bad boy is. Spun back. Shankless. You got this one. That thick one. Yeah, there's tons of them in here. Sorry I had to pause the video. My son was about to pee himself. He was at the bathroom. My wife's in the shower. And I heard him crying, "July, I gotta pee. I'm gonna pee my pants." So I had to go take care of that. So yeah, tons of tomback buttons. Find them all the time. here's some of my favorite stuff. This is my war buttons. Except this collar stud. You guys remember that video. It's a US collar stud. This was my very first Infantry Eagle button. I found this in Cape St. Clair at the elementary school under a tree. About 10 inches down. Love that button. That's World War I or World War II. Sorry, I was off camera. Same thing with that. That boy's pretty old. And this one, the top's not there, just the back. What was it? Scoville. Scoville something. Alright, let's get on to, how about some buckles? Y'all want to see some buckles? Let's get some buckles. Alright, we got some buckles here now. This is mostly horse tack and shoe buckles. We got some nice shoe buckles. Piece of shoe buckle frames. Look at that pretty guy there. A lot of D's, man. I have got the D this year, buddy. Let me tell you. Now, I stopped saving these. These are from when I first started metal detecting, and every time I found one, I would save it, and I was like, man, this is so cool. I found a buckle. But, you know, it's mostly horse tack, so it's not that crazy. Alright. This one right here, this is a piece of a shoe buckle. That is a huge shoe buckle. I really wish I found the whole thing. I got a couple pieces of it. Then I got a shoe buckle tongue, a giant, or just a buckle tongue. Look at that bad boy. Alright, buckles aren't that great. Here, let's slide those out the way. Alright, this is my favorite toy that I have found metal detecting so far this year, or 2017. Zing! Has the wheels on it and everything. Look at the axles. The wheels, the axles are broke, but the rubber wheels are still there. Most of the paint's still there too. I got lucky pulling that bad boy out. I've got a ton of Hot Wheels, farm all tractors, you know, stuff like that. But that's all stuff you've seen. I don't need to show it on here, but this is just a beauty. So I keep her on display. This one and this one right here. I found this one by accident. This is not that old. It's a 70s marble car. Marble racer. It's just a plastic car, and it doesn't even roll on the wheels. It's got a marble in it. A little glass marble, and that marble is what makes it roll. So, awesome find. I love this little guy. Alright, I'm about to pan over to some of my display racks to show you all the stuff that I'm not, you know, putting in books and whatnot. So, hold your horses. Oh, I got a couple more things here before we go on over to the racks. I've got 2 silver napkin holders that I've dug. We got elephants on this bad boy here. These are napkin rings, I'm assuming. And then this one was real neat. It says souvenir of Baltimore, Maryland, and it has The different monuments. Union Station. Which was this? The new Emerson Hotel. But this is really awesome. I believe this is pewter, though. I don't think this is silver. I think it's pewter. I thought that was really sweet, though. Here, I'll move this out of the way. I got a couple more big things I'm going to throw in here, and then we'll shoot on over to the wall of goodies. Sorry, I had to throw this in there real quick. This is a mummified cat skull that I found with Jocelyn when we were up there last time. She got the whole mummy cat, and I got a mummified cat skull. And it still has its whiskers, if you can see that. If the light doesn't wash it out. Still has his whiskers. So his name is Sammy. And he sits on my shelf. Yes, I'm freaking gross. Give me a break. Alright, here is some goodies. I don't even know what's in here, honestly. I packed this stuff in here when I moved. Alright, I saved this. It's iron. I don't usually keep iron stuff. I have a couple little things, but I saved this because this is a cool hook. I don't know what it went to, but it is clearly a hook. It wasn't an eye bolt, because an eye bolt would have been flushed off against this side. So I saved it. If y'all know what it is, shoot me a little tidbit down in the description, or down in the comments. So we'll move him off to the side there. This is a giant brass nail from shipbuilding around here on the Eastern Shore. Kept him. That's a good find. Let's see. This is an old iron-handled dinnerware knife. I have the handle. 3 old pocket knives. The wood scales on this one are coming off. This one had a logo on it. The Bowman Products Company, Cleveland, Oakland, Toronto. I believe this one has something on it as well. Yep, Irwin Feed Company. Being as I've never heard of either one of those. Now this one right here is super old. This is 1800s all day long. I looked up a little bit of information on it with the numbers that are on the blade lock on the other side there. And it was a peanut knife company in the late 1800s, early 1900s. So I was pretty excited about that one. Electroplated nickel silver salt shaker. That was pretty sweet. That was a good find. I thought that was going to be a capsule full of awesome shit, but it wasn't. Mystery item. Okay. At first I thought it was an ox knob, and then I was like, definitely not. And then I thought it was a Colonial e-brake. Definitely not. It has a hole here, and it has wood inside. I found it in a field that had some Civil War stuff around it. So I was thinking either a flag topper or a flag bottom that sticks into the little nut cup that the soldiers marching with the flags would hold. So if y'all know, throw it down in the comments for me. I've been trying to figure what this out is since the beginning of 2017. So throw it in the comments, let me know. Some horseshoes, nothing special about that one. But this one, I found this in Pennsylvania by Jocelyn's house. This is my coolest horseshoe ever. Crazy find. Look at the nubs on the... I knew what it was as soon as I pulled it out of the ground. These nubs were used for traction on horses in ice. They were special ice shoes. We don't get those down here in Maryland, but up in PA, it must be a PA thing. So that's really freaking cool. I was pretty excited to find that. A beautiful brass bell. It has a marking right here. I don't know what it says. I've magnified it 10 times and I still can't read it. But it's very ornate. I don't know what it went to. So, if any of y'all know, maybe it was a church master's bell. Any ideas? Throw it down in the comments. Got me my cannon. An old toy cannon. That was pretty groovy. Nothing special about it. I did find it all in one piece though. That was pretty cool. Sorry, I got a little bit of a cold. Deal with it. Everybody likes a little more cowbell. I don't know why I kept it. I was annoying the hell out of Kurt with this last time they were here. We found it out in that one special field I got. Let's see. Is this the mystery box? I don't even know what the hell's in here. Mystery items. Oh, here, look. A little teeny tiny diamond. I don't even know where it went. It's probably not even... Oh, it's in the tape. A little teeny tiny diamond. And one of the rarest, most incredible pieces of my entire collection since I started digging. I'm going to tell you a quick story about this. I have found 9 of these. Okay? 10 total, including this one. I threw 9 of them away, thinking that they were clock hands. Little did I know, they were kettle points. One of the times Drew Waholic and Jocelyn were here, I found this right before he found his half real cob. And I said, Drew, what the hell is this? Because I found 9 of these now. And I've just been throwing them away. He said, are you kidding me? And almost started crying. He said, bro, that is a kettle point. And they are extremely rare. This is an arrowhead used by the settlers to trade the Indians for goods. How awesome is that? Like that, when I figured out what it was, I kicked myself as hard as I could in the tail. And then I had a good rejoicing moment knowing that I found something so amazing. So, I love this thing. It'll never leave me. We got a couple little Pew Pew items. An old Tex and an old Gene Autry 44. Right, 44 right there. She's falling apart. And then I got a tobacco tamper, pipe tamper. I love that thing. It's not as cool as the one Bob found that looks like a turkey leg with a turkey feather on top, but cool nonetheless. How many people have one of these, right? Alright, let's move on to the Wall of Justice. Or do you guys want to see a little bit of jewelry? Okay, now I'll show you some jewelry. Then we'll move on to the wall. Alright, here's a little bit of jewelry. This is only a small fraction of what I found. I have a couple gold rings that I found that are in the car that you've seen on the Hoover Boys and a couple other episodes. Here's a silver cross necklace that I found. It's pretty. Little silver ring. 14 karat gold with a stone. My wife wanted it, but it was too small and I wasn't paying to get it sized because I'm a cheapskate. Love my wife, but not happening. It's an ugly ring. I don't want her to wear it. Just a piece of 24K. I think it came off an earring or something, but it's 24K, so I kept it. That's scrap. These two little guys here are silver. And they are old. These are hand-carved pieces from what I'm assuming was a bracelet. But they have characters from the Nazca lines on them. I still have no information about them. I can't find out who made them. I can't figure it out at all. They are not stamped as silver, but they acid test as 999 silver. So if anybody has any information on these whatsoever, please tell me about them, because I have done hours worth of research and can't find diddly, and I'm pretty good with a computer. Here's a couple little odds and ends, charms. Got that cool little triangle. This piece of junk. 10 karat Wizard of Oz shoes. Yay. This really cool pin. It's an eagle pin. It's not real gold, but it's made by the Vans Shoe Company. Check that out. I didn't know that they made anything like that. Now, these two rings and another ring that I have in my jewelry box next to my bed came with, here, let me move this and I'll show you. They came with some coins. Oh, here, I skipped ahead, sorry. Silver 925 bracelet and gold plated 925 bracelet. Also, I know you can't see it, this necklace I'm wearing, 14K. I still wear it every day. But these coins here and those rings were made for me by one of my subscribers, who is an amazing person. He doesn't do it for a job. He just does it for the hell of it. But he lives in the UK. And he shipped them all the way from the UK. Look at this. This is a 1967 3p. All these coins I would never get because I don't live over the pond. We got a 1966 pence. We got a 66 1 shilling. We got a 48 2 shillings. That's a heavy coin there. 67 half crown. Check that bad boy out. And then here comes the Mac Daddies. This is silver. This is 1933 3p. 90% silver. And then two really, really cool old coins. This is 1867 farthing, and it's got Britannia on the front. Or is that the back? I don't know if that's the back or not. Yeah, it's the back. All right. But it has Victoria. What's it say? Victoria DG Brit Reg FD. And then it has Britannia. It says farthing 1867. And then Victoria again. 1 penny. 1891 with Britannia on the back. That's freaking sweet. Alright, let's move on to some other stuff on the wall. Thank you for those, by the way. You know who you are. Alright, I just pulled this off the wall real quick because it was too high for me to reach. We've got a beautiful iron key. A French compact that was really nice. A very old pocket knife. One of my best looking shoe buckles. God, I love it. That's a pretty shoe buckle. My second ever silver pocket watch. We've got another French compact. I have this peacock head here. This is one of those items, again, that I know absolutely diddly squat about. Me and John Hitchcock, Jocelyn's best friend, we both found the exact same thing 10 miles apart. The exact same peacock head. We have no clue what it was. Here is a 25-year hold farming token. This is the top of a bell. It's the handle to a bell. And it's obviously a cross. So, again, if anyone has any information, comments. And my other favorite thing I found, and that is a 1700s kids pistol toy. Which is a flintlock pistol. And it actually shoots BBs. It has a little hole here at the top, right, where they put a little piece of black powder. Or it's right here. The hole's right here. They put a little piece of black powder. They dump the rest of the powder down the barrel, put their little BB in, push it down, and it would be mounted to a stick. And they would have a little cap on there and snap it, and it would shoot the BB out. And kids these days can't even have a damn BB gun, a Daisy Red Ryder. Alright, let's see here. We've got my clock. Tons of stuff in these drawers. I got cars and creepy lamb. Got all kinds of goodies. All kinds of goodies. A lot of stuff you didn't see. Musket balls, thimbles, so on and so forth. Bale seals. You don't really care about any of that. If you do, let me know and I'll be happy to make a video on that stuff for you. We have a church key, steel can, black label beer can, next to a non-alcoholic Steinbrau collector can. You guys saw my coils. I got the Storm. That's a big mamma jamma there. The Thunder, that's just the coil cover that's on my machine now. Factory Garrett coil. And then the little tiny Garrett Double D little baby coil. I just made these for decoration at our old house. They went in the bathroom and they look nice, these little shadow boxes. This one there and this one there. This is actually a scientific dental cream. It says that it's made with nuclear type ingredients, which is absolutely incredibly disgusting. followed by another handle to a toy pistol. Alright, this Yale lock right here, I just found in the yard of this house that we just moved into. I didn't have a video of it, but I just found it here. I thought it was pretty damn cool. It still works if I had a key. My very first ever Whizzer. Farmall tractor. Rains guide. You saw these guys right here. Hot Wheels flatbed. Some kind of a tag. That is an old dog tax license. This right here is a handle for an old flue. Like a stove, you would have a flue and it's a square screw on there, and you'd put the handle on and you would turn it to open the flue. I thought that was pretty neato. We've got our bullets, musket balls, and 3-ring pistol balls, and my very first 3-ringer. Some simunition rounds that the military use. Rosette. This right here I put in this little tiny case because this bullet is almost half the size of a .22. It's super teeny tiny. Here is my police special whistle. And some more of my keys. I love keys. This is that big honker I found with the Hoover Boys. And then that's my most complete, best key right there. Here is another Rains guide. 1, 2, 3 ox knobs. This cool piece right here went to a steam engine car. Well, it's a boiler for the it's the whistle for the boiler of a steam engine car. I guess that's an escutcheon, but it has 4 holes in it. So for a long time I thought it was a button, and it still could be a button. The very first ever silver watch I found. There's a long story about this piece of lead right there. I have to tell you that later. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm holding this phone way up in the air. Pirate treasure. My first piece of pirate gold. 2 more Rains guides. We've got 2 Colonial e-brakes, 2 thimbles, 3 buckles, an old whale's tooth, Scout's ascot thingamajigger, and 3 Zippos. So, I have a whole lot more stuff. This is just a tiny, tiny bit, but I thought you guys would like to see it. 2017 has been a great year. I couldn't appreciate it more. Couldn't appreciate you guys more. I've gotten like this with my family, my kids, and the great friends that I met. I went, whoa! I almost went down. That's some crazy stuff. Jale's laughing at me. I went from negative to positive, and I couldn't be happier. So, thanks for sticking in there, guys. Go on over and check out my Patreon if you're interested in helping out the channel. Every little bit helps. I really need a DSLR camera. This cell phone thing and these little GoPros, it ain't cutting it no more. So I'm saving up for a camera. And keep watching. That's all I ask. Keep watching. If you guys want to send any kind of trinkets or letters or anything, I'm I'm going to put the email address down below. Contact me. I'll send you over the address. If you guys have any patches that you want to put up on the wall to show in my Pew Pew review videos, by all means, you can send those too. And I'll see you all next Tuesday.